Alright, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. We are just taking a quick look at Verasity here, and as we can see, it looks like we finally found that bit of support that we were looking for. Over the past few days, we've had a very nice little bounce off the downside. Obviously, as I said, I've been saying this for literally months and months now, and I'll continue to say it. This was a very steep move to the upside, wasn't it? Clearly a parabolic move here with the hockey stick formation that we did see. Look how low the volume was, and then all of a sudden a massive hockey stick kind of pump that we did see. The coiling motion that we got, followed by the continuation up to that resistance at 1 cent. Big psychological resistance. After about a 5x from that low in the space of 2 months, people start taking profits. We retraced. We didn't get the bounce here. We didn't get the bounce at the 038. We didn't get the bounce at this swing area, and we did finally get the bounce down here at that 023, at least for now, of the Fibonacci. You can see I've obviously got my fib pulled from the high of the bull market down to the current low of this bear market, and we can see quite clearly here that Verasity has had a really nice clean breakout of its bear market resistance. You can see here, and then we finally got the breakout here. As you can see, massive move, overextension, and then retracement to a key level of support, which is this 023 Fibonacci level. We came down into this, we wicked back above it, and then finally got the breakout of this local little downtrend line here. You can see we've been under this resistance for a little while. Just retracing, people taking profits. We get down to around half a cent, which is essentially a 50% retracement from that high. And then we start to get a nice little bounce, didn't we? And you can see all my positions. The way that I've been trading this, I have been basically averaging into a nice long position for Verasity, with larger and larger positions as we do retrace. You can see here small positions that got filled here, and I did have a much larger position down here at the 023. I did say we'd probably hit this once we came down towards this level. We get the overextension into this area at the 023. I got filled very nicely on this position here, and then we've got a very decent bounce to the upside, haven't we? I'm sitting at around break even right now, I think, thanks to this big position down here and the nice bounce off the low. So really, Verasity right now looking like it's just doing this nice pump, followed by a nice little retracement to a key level of support. Now looking like we might, get a bit of sideways consolidation potentially before another move to the upside. I do think Verasity is probably going to continue to do very well going into the potential bull market that could be on our hands if we see Bitcoin making some new highs. Obviously Bitcoin right now looking like it could be on the cusp of potentially doing some pretty cool stuff. You can see here we're sitting at around 25k. And we have this resistance that we've been under for such a long time. You can see it here ever since we came down to this area here. When was this? June last year. We haven't got back above this level in a good while, have we? And you can see the bear market resistance has been broken, double back tested, and now with a big pump off of that back test going up into this resistance. I mean, if we did start to see ourselves coming up and potentially breaking this high here, we could be looking at, a good higher low, higher high break of this downtrend we've been in for such a long time, with a big potential W double bottom pattern kind of formation like this, and the extensions would be lovely, wouldn't they, up to around 45k. I think CoinsKid's been talking about this quite a lot, where basically we've consolidated overextension, come back inside the range, consolidate, and if we break up here, the target is really we're coming up towards that 618 at the very least at around 39k. If we can clear this area here and start making our way up the fib. So not getting ahead of ourselves obviously, but right now Verasity looking like if we are going into a potential bullish period in the markets, it's gearing up for a very nice move in my opinion. Just if you just zoom out and look at this chart, I mean, you've essentially got your big breakout pump, retracement, and now like gearing up potentially for another run here. As you can see, if this was a nice bit of consolidation followed by continuation, we could see some very nice price targets for Verasity in the future, couldn't we? So that is it for today, guys. Really not that much to say other than that. Just waiting to see what Bitcoin does really, and that will affect what Verasity does in the next few weeks. So thank you very much for watching. As always, please do like and subscribe. If you do want to support the channel, please do become a YouTube member by clicking the join button down below. You'll get access to our private Discord where I'm hanging out most days with other investors. So if you do want to get an edge on the markets and support the channel, that would be a great way to do so, and I will see you in the next video.